All right, all right. Let's get this shit up. Let's get out of Black Ops real quick. So I can get this. Let me get this chat. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? Scracky, yes, Scracky, yes, it is the Scracky. You must hit it with the Scracky. Let's get this over here. Cool. Cool, I think we're here. Let me try. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Nice. Back on URL. Who, what, when? Dude, look at the thumbnail, man. Thumbnail. Huh? Thumbnail. Hello. Oh, hell nah, you cannot lose to Eunice. Why not? Why not? That's the whole plan. What is wait, Marshall, that's the plan. that's the plan. Hold up. Wait, you're ruining the whole plan, man. The plan is to lose. So then I have more of a reason, bro. So then I have more of a reason to retire. A lot of people don't have me losing to King. A lot of people have me first and second. But yeah, no, that's the whole, guys, that's the whole plan. What are you talking about? What's the whole plan? I had King winning on the first watch, but a lot of people had me winning that battle, bro. First and second. But me personally, I didn't think I was. Well, that was the first watch, so, you know, who knows? I might watch it again and think that he, you know, that I got it, but... Dude, everybody loses to everybody, man. That's the nature of the game, man. Need to, you know. Dude, I've been getting nothing but W's, man. Marshall, I've literally been winning. I've been arguably / extremely clearly winning for the last like 3 years, bro. I haven't taken an L in like 3 years. I'm due for something. You know what I mean? I'm due for something. Literally, like I have not lost in a while. Like I really don't lose. So, you know, if anything, it might be debatable, but you know, who knows, man? Who knows, bro? You know, but we're back. We are back. Yeah, we're back, man. We're back. I kind of been wanting to talk about. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. Thank you for the bits, babe. Yeah, Danny and Dice should be crazy, man. Mike, you're one of the only battle rappers left that I sincerely enjoy watching. Thank you very much. At. Thank you, man. Or woman. Or AI. I don't know. And that's a good card, man. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even know who's gonna be on the card. That's actually a really fire card. Super fire card, man. So I wanted to talk about this. So at first, this was not the plan at all. When I had originally talked to Doc about this, because I've been wanting to battle Eunice for quite some time, and I thought, you know, if I'm retiring this year, I definitely want to, you know, get some of the young guys their opportunity to bug out on me and make a good battle. You know, it's much easier. On the contrary, like, and this is why I find it funny that Marshall was like, yo, you can't lose to Eunice. Dude, all the top guys are easier to beat than the young ones, man. The young ones are hard to beat, dude. They give their all every single performance. They go absolutely insane every time, and Eunice is a better writer than a lot of people. He's obviously got some flaws, which I'm going to fully expose, but you know, I wanted to have a couple real tough matches before I got out of here, and I looked at King and I looked at Eunice as the top two new guys. We'll put quotations around that for, you know, the purposes of some of my material hitting this Sunday. But when I had originally talked to Doc about it, this is what was going to happen, right? So Eunice was going to be the last battle of my career, and nobody was even going to know that it was happening. It was going to be shot UM1 style. It was just going to be me and Eunice in a room. I would pause, but he's a virgin. And we were going to battle Ultimate Madness style. And then we were going to do that in like November. And then New Year's Eve, like when the ball drops, we were going to just out of nowhere drop the battle. It was going to be shot like super well. We were going to get you ruin your day to do it and all that stuff. And, you know, that eventually did not happen for, you know, reasons that I don't even need to get into. It wasn't anything bad. It was kind of just a, you know, it didn't work for everybody. You know, it didn't work for me. And it didn't work for them. So we had then thought about, Doc had mentioned TMM, who, you know, I don't know TMM Battle League, but best of luck, or I'm sorry to hear that. But we were gonna do TMM like sometime mid-November. And throughout that, you know, I was kind of just waiting for updates with Doc. I was speaking with Doc. Shout out to Doc, man, good dude. And, you know, just like kind of waiting on updates and seeing if things worked out because the first idea kind of crashed out of nowhere. So we were kind of scrambling to get this together because I know Eunice had some plans to do other battles and battle in December and yada, yada, yada. And it was actually Doc. It was actually Doc that out of nowhere texted me and was like, hey, man, would you entertain battling on URL? And this was not my idea. This was not something that I thought of. It wasn't something I was even, you know, if you see my last Hip Hop is Real interview after I battled King, we had talked about battling on URL. And I was like, well, I mean, I'm not going to do it, you know, and mostly because I'm not going to reach out to them. I feel like even as trivial as the things that I said after I left URL, I just kind of feel like I'm taking advantage of them if I were to hit them up after all these years and all the things that I've said. You know, regardless if it was crazy or not, you know, I'm not going to reach out to them and be like, yo, can I battle on your platform? If they want to battle, you know, if they want me to battle, then that's all right. But we found a kind of in the middle of that. URL didn't ask me if I want to battle. I didn't ask URL, but Doc had actually came up with the idea and was like, hey, man, do you think you would do it on URL? And I thought about it, and I'm not going to lie, man, you know, like I can't hide my expression right now. You know, it's URL, man. It's my home. It's my home. It's my baby. I grew up on URL. I became, you know, whoever you think I am. I became that on URL. And, you know, when the notion kind of actually presented itself, you know, I definitely felt good, you know, but in my head, I was like, all right, I mean, you know, tell them yes, tell them, you know, tell them I would entertain it. Well, I told Doc, I was like, you know, I would entertain it, you know, but just make sure you talk to them. And they obviously talked with URL, and before anything got booked, I had to talk to Beasley. We had a 3-way call. I'm not going to give too much information, but you know, soon as I picked up the call, it was me, Doc, and Bees, and Beasley was like, you know, I'm not going to lie, Doc, if you could hang up, you know, Mike, call me. We have to talk first. And I had a long conversation with Beasley, man. We spoke for over an hour. And, you know, it was almost like, you know, in that conversation, you kind of realize certain brash decisions that you made. And at that point in my career, man, like I was really dealing with the worst year. You know, my perception was in the dirt. My reputation was destroyed. You know, I went from, oh my God, he's going to be a star to, you know, trash, pussy, fucking loser. You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't know who to trust, and I didn't know what decisions to make. And you know, Beasley was caught in the crossfire. Smack was caught in the crossfire. Beasley never did nothing to me. Smack never did shit to me in a bad way. It has always been nothing but good on their end. Obviously, I've had some frustrations, but you always You know, you're always going to have that when when you work with somebody for a long enough time, you're going to have a few issues. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to say his name or his letter, but everybody knows, at my worst time in my career, the only person that I really had an outlet to, we'll say it, was P. It was the only person that I was talking to. It was the only person I was dealing with. And those conversations were horrible, man. Those conversations were absolutely terrible, very patronizing, very demeaning, a lot of arguments, hated the matchups. And I didn't feel like I had any person that I could speak to. And, I lashed out, and, I let Beasley know that, before we even did any business, Beasley's always been a friend of mine, and I let him know, this is just being able to talk to you and being able to mend, the friendship that we had is more important than me doing business. It's more important than me signing a contract. I'm at the point in my life where I am realizing, how many people I've hurt, and I really need to do better. I need to do better. So that's more important than anything. So I got to go to the Nexus event. I'm not going to blabber too much. I get to the Nexus event, and, dude, I feel good. It felt good to be in the URL venue. It felt good to, I wanted to step on that stage and rap so fast, man. Had that itch, dude. I felt like, I'm not going to get too crazy, man, because I still am planning on retirement, but, man, did that throw a wedge in how I felt, how I feel, and how I felt since I've left. Obviously in hindsight, I can't say that I should have never left. I can't say that I never should have left. Obviously I can't. I made my decisions, and I felt the way that I felt, and I acted the way I acted, and that was it. But there's definitely, a gap in how I feel about the game that has definitely been filled with, talking to URL, and then, just being booked with them again, being on a card with them again. Eunice, you're in fucking trouble, bro. Hey, Eunice. I'm going to call, should I call Eunice right now? You're in trouble, man. You're in trouble. You took my return battle. That's not good. That's not good. We could have done it anywhere else, man. Anywhere else, dude. Eunice is in trouble. Eunice is in trouble. We're clipped up. That being said, I agree with Reps Up. Eunice 6-0. Eunice is going to absolutely whoop my ass. It's fine. It's fine, man. He's younger. He's younger. I'm an old man. I still got my strength. I'm just not as quick as I used to be. But we're clipped up, man. We're clipped up. About to start this third tonight. I spend about a week on every single round. So, I start back tonight, but we're back, man. We're back home. URL, we're back home. I feel home, and, it's going to be interesting, man. Give us the last bar. You a virgin, time. You ain't earned this. You a virgin, time. That's it. What do you guys think? How do you think the battle's going to go down if it's like that? This event is going to be in Orlando, sunny Orlando, Florida, which is also good. Oh, I was about to say something, but I know Eunice is watching, so I'm not going to give him any information. I live 30 minutes away, dude. I live literally 30 minutes back. So, now that you're back on URL, who would you consider your final boss? I mean, listen, guys, I am retiring after this. So what if Eunice brings, I'm not even reading that. Why would you even say that? Don't give him ideas. I'm not even going to lie, bro. I think he's going to do something. I think he's doing something. I think I've opened the floodgates with the King battle. I think with what I did in the King battle, Eunice is a smart kid, man. He's a smart kiddo. He's a smart kid, man. So I think he's gonna, I think he's gonna do something really stupid, bro. I think he's gonna do something really stupid, man. And stupid in a good way. Jay's been ducking. Jay the Nightwing's been ducking me. It's all right. I'm retiring after this, guys. It's over. It's over after this. Eunice is going to make sure of it. Eunice is going to make sure of it. We do not accept your resignation retirement letter, yeah. Holmesy said you can't retire before battling him. I feel like, like Holmesy, me and Holmesy has always talked about battling, but I feel like we've become friends. I don't like battling friends, man. Mike P versus Marv 1. Marv's been ducking forever. Listen, man, I called all these guys out. You know, y'all had your chance, man. Y'all had your chances, man. I've been saying I want to battle Jay. I've been, me and Marv, I said to Marv 100 times, bro, let me know. Let me know. Let me know I'm with it. Now it's too late. Now it's too late, dude. I'm retiring. I'm out of here, man. Have you battled Myers? No. 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 Battle in Pottsville? What is wrong with you? What is literally wrong with you? Battle in Pottsville, bruh. This guy. What the fuck is it? Yeah, this guy is crazy. Mike P, you should not retire. Just take strategic breaks, kind of like JC. Yeah. Do you feel like you need to go out on a W, or you're happy as long as your material? Bro, I've been. This isn't even like, I'm not even being cocky. I've been winning, dude. I've won a lot of battles, bro. I've won a lot of battles, dude. And to be honest, bro, since Treachy Freachy, since Geechi Gashki Gishki, dude, I have not lost, man. Chilla was like my closest to a clear L. After that, clearly beat Knox, clearly beat CJ, clearly beat None. You know the white guys, they're the easiest, bro. White people are the easiest, dude. Dude, I'm undefeated against white people, man. That's just like, don't put any cracker in front of my face. I'll make loose leaf out of your ass. White people are the easiest. Oh my fucking god, dude. Like, now I understand. I understand why battlers think that I'm an easy, because, dude, when I see if a league asks me to battle a white guy, yes, where do I sign? Where do I sign? Go down the list. No, I would beat the shit out of Big K. I would literally. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. I am like super undefeated. Like, white people don't come close to me. I think it's because I'm Italian, but like because most of the white guys that you know, they're like white. I'm Italian white. You know, like, I'm Italian. That's very different, man. It's super different. Super different. White people are the easiest. But yeah, anyway, after Geechi, you know, CJA, None, all the whiteys, man. Knox, another whitey, destroyed. Long Island stand up. Beat Thesaurus clear. Debatably beat Real Deal. I thought I beat him pretty clear. You know, 30'd the fuck out of Sharon. Beat the shit out of Kid Chaos. Beat the shit out of Bankhead. 30 Charlie Clips with my wackest material ever. Don't nobody talk about that battle. It sucks. Don't watch it either. TBL, thank you for the 10-month drop. I forgot that I battled Clips. TBL, thank you for setting a record, Chilla Jones. That battle's fucking awful. Anyway, sorry, I went in a tangent, but yeah, dude, I beat everybody, man. I beat everybody. Destroyed Shuni. Oh my god, dude, that was such a stupid battle. Stupid poopy battle, man. TBL, bro, what the fuck are you doing, man? What the hell was that? And I asked them to pick up my retirement battle. I told them, like, yo, I'm retiring. I want to battle this guy. I want to battle that guy. Yeah, no, but bring Snake Eyes on your card. Yeah, that's good. Mike P versus Los Preem, the 7-Eleven guy? Los Preem has too many Slurpees on his resume, man. Too many. Los Preem kicks the door down of every 7-Eleven, gets a big gulp, and puts it under the Fanta. He puts it under the Blue Raspberry. He puts it under the Coca-Cola. Have a clean performance. Clean performance, please. Clean performance, please. Yeah, it's my 13-year retirement, Chilla. What do you think? I think I'm just going to ghost you and book Truffaut. How about that? Sorry, Truffaut. I'm sorry, bro. No offense, man. No offense. Mike P versus Osolo. Mike P versus Tay-Rock. Ugh, God. Guys, I told you I'm out of here, man. I told you I'm out of here. But we're home, man. I'm back home. I'm rehearsing so far. First 2 rounds are good. First 2 rounds are okay so far. And we're going to work on the third tonight. We're going to get to the third tonight. I would love to finish super, super early. I usually I'll finish writing the third probably like 2 days before. So this battle is this Sunday, this Sunday coming up, man. You're not out if the price is right. Dude, the price is never right. Dude, I feel like every league has like agreed to argue with me to give me the same price every time. Except for Easy, man. Shout out to Easy, dude. Dude, Easy, yo. I'm not gonna blow his spot up, man, but Easy be giving me some caffeine numbers sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie. Shout out to that man. Shout out to that man. I'm the highest paid mid-tier ever, bruh. I'm the highest paid mid-tier on earth, man. Seriously, guys. Seriously. I know you said you write up from 1 to 3, but have you ever switched round order at the last second? I did it 1 time, James, and I did it versus Lou Castro, and I don't remember which round I switched first, but I will never do that again. I will absolutely never do that again. That was the dumbest idea I ever made. But Drake, I was nervous. I thought Drake was in the building and I was scared. Okay? I was scared. But yeah, the battle's in 6 days, man. Retired until Smack sends you a 2-word text at 4 a.m. Look, would I ever do a 2-on-2? No, I'm retiring. Guys, I'm retiring. See, these are the questions I'm going to answer, the super chat questions. Ace, thank you so much for the 5. We are back on URL, sir. Yes. It just makes me flush. I got butterflies in my stomach. Got the URL app. Just want to let you guys know the URL experience started for me tonight. I said, you know what? Let me get the URL app. It's been a while. I heard the trailer came out. I pressed the trailer. 5 seconds in, first comment. Please stop booking Mike P. Like, bro, they stopped. They haven't in 3 years. I was just watching the app like, back again. Here we go. That's when I know I'm home. When nobody in the house likes me. When everybody gives me dirty looks, that's when I'm like, I'm where I need to be. I'm home. I am home, bro. You versus Ace on me would be fire. No, can't do. Love Ace, man. Ace is my boy outside of battle rap, man. I can't do it. Fans have the highest standards for URL. Yeah, fuck them, dude. Fans are retards, bro. Not you guys, though. Not you guys. You guys are good people, man. You guys are good people. It's too many retards, though, in battle rap, man. You can't really, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But I know what you could do. You could like this video. You could subscribe to YouTube, but if you want to support me the best way that you possibly can, patreon.com/IamMikeP. Patreon.com/IamMikeP. Battle reviews, album reviews, bonus content, all that good shit. We'll pin it in the chat, pin it in the YouTube chat. What up, chat? Go ahead and support me the best way you can. If not, thank you for being here, man. Mike literally has the best moments on URL and people act like you trash. Dude is barely lost. Good fucking call. Dude, I beat Real Deal first and second. Easy. Ghetto. Ghetto, you know what I realized, man? You're in here all the time. Is there a battle that you think I won? I feel like I'm always seeing you say that I lost the battles that I won. First and second, very clear, Ghetto, against Real Deal. And didn't you say Thesaurus beat me when I literally murdered him in the second and third? Like, second and third wasn't even close. I'm on to you, Ghetto. I'm on to you, Ghetto. Will your third round say why you're leaving battle rap? It's because I'm white. Can you imagine that's my entire third round? Yo, third round, it's on you, Mike P. And then I'm like, all right, y'all, my last round. I'm only out of here because I'm white. Peace. I thought you lost to Chilla. Yeah, I think I did too, but let me tell a story. That Chilla battle was horrible, man. I hate that Chilla battle. But Chilla fucking used K-Shine's scheme, so I don't think, no. Oh my God. Yo, Gabos, bro. I used to run the Angry Fan Facebook group, dude. I had so many bangers on that Angry Fan Facebook group, dude. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, dude. I have you beaten King and you have yourself losing. That's true. I changed my mind. Shout out to you, Gavos, man. I appreciate that, dude. You beat Daylight clear. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Bold of you. Bold of you to say. But I did smoke his ass in the third. I know that. I know I literally smoked him in the third. And I thought I really put work in on him in the first, and I hate my first. I hated my first. I actually thought in the building I won the first pretty clear. His Street Fighter shit was super drawn out, but battle Max the Mobster on Living Room battle. Butterfly and T-Raccoon. He definitely beat Daylight first and third. Yeah, Cash. I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you on that, man. My favorite performance of my career, I don't know. I always go to Snake Eyes, man. Snake Eyes, I had 3 fucking masterful rounds, bro. Masterful rounds. Favorite bar I've ever written? I don't even know, dude. I don't even know, bro. To be honest. Yes. How about that? That's my answer. Favorite bar I ever wrote? Yes. Nah, I haven't talked to B-Dot in a while, man. I haven't talked to B-Dot in a long time, dude. My mom's basement battle. I go back to that Snake battle often. Yeah, I just got the app again, bro. I need to watch that battle again, too. Those 3 rounds, bro. What did I say, bro? Something like the extract and venom, like something about like headbutting him into like a drink that he's toasting on, and it's like extract and venom, put Snake face in a cup. Yo, I went so insane. What did I say, bro? I said something. I'll take the charge. I'm planted. I said I'm planted for a square body. I'll take the charge. Surf Basquiat with the hammer. Well, this pistol could stain the wall. Ladder to the window. Clarissa explains it all. Yo, if y'all have the app and you've never seen me battle Snake Eyes, dude, holy shit, man. That man called me out for 6 years and I eviscerated him, dude. That man literally called me out for 6 years and I eviscerated him, bro. So bad. So bad. That's one of those ones where like you watch JC and Surf and you notice that JC is nowhere like what he usually is, and it's because he was so hell-bent on battling Surf that when he finally got his hands on him, he thought that he needed to do something different. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Snake Eyes was. Like, bro, I remember listening to Snake Eyes as he was rapping and going, where are his punchlines? Where's his aggressive this? Where's his that? Where's his that? And he's like, you know, he called me out for so long. And when he finally got the battle, He threw what he's known for out the window and felt that he needed to do something different because it was a personal grudge. It was a personal grudge. He said Mike was the worst rapper from New York, bro. I'm like literally one of the best, man. It's so sad, man. It's so sad when people, it's so, that's why I don't really got, like Long Island all day, 516-631. Like when it comes to a few battlers there, but more so when it comes to my fans and my people and where I'm from. But I got no love for Long Island and New York battlers, bro. I really don't, because they don't have any for me. They don't have any for me. Dude, even as recent as 2 years back, when they booked Mike P and Rosen, oh God, I just talked about myself in the third person. That's fucking disgusting. That's how I know I'm back on URL. I start getting narcissistic. Bro, when they booked me and Rosenberg, I remember, like, I don't even remember the names of people, but I remember there were mad conversations with like New York battlers that were trying to say whether I was New York or not, like whether I was representing New York, like Long Island is fucking Pottsville. Bro. Dude, so many cornballs were having these conversations, and it's like, yo, I'm like literally one of the best from New York. Like, especially new generation, I actually think I'm number one. Like the first generation of like Lux, Mook, Clips, DNA, Shine, Goods, and all those guys, I'm literally number one in that. I'm over Chess, I'm over Wes, I'm over anybody from New York. Not a single new generation dude from New York can hold a fucking candle to me. Literally. Literally. Chess can't even hold up his last lunch. Cassidy versus Easy, are you doing a live watch event? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Nah, I'm not chilling, Kurt. I'm over Chess, bro. I'm over Chess. I have so much better performances, so much more consistent. So much, dude. So much, bro. I am the number one of new gen New York, and that's not a lot to say, trust me. Because the first gen is Lux, Mook, DNA, K-Shine. Me holding up like the number one of the new gen is like the what's that meme of the person that's like standing on the third place podium, but he's like popping champagne and biting the fucking like biting the metal and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like me claiming I'm the best from the new generation in New York. That's like me at the last place podium, like biting the coin, popping the champagne, fucking all that shit. Oh my God, dude. We still gonna take the act. Yeah, sometimes you gotta create your own stats, you know? Sometimes you gotta create your own stats, bro. Lux, Mook, Shine, DNA, Hollow, Clips, gotta be the craziest first five out of the. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the craziest first five, being that it's 6 that you just named, Lynn. But I see you got yourself. I see you caught yourself right at the end. Yeah, I think I'm most likely gonna do it. Obviously the day before the battle is when I really lock in crazy, but I damn near already have the first and second round memorized, and with 6 days left, and I plan on pretty much writing the entire third tonight, if not tomorrow. I'll have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll have 6 days to lock in like 2 minutes of material. I'm sure I'll have enough. I'll have enough energy, and then I also don't have to travel. I don't have to travel, which is amazing, which is absolutely amazing. I live 30 minutes away from URL headquarters, which is like, that's one of the things I talked about with Beasley, where we were like, damn, man, like, bro, you could have been here for the last 3 years. It's been like 2.5 years since I left URL, but Beasley was like, yo, man, you could have been here. You could have pulled up all the time. Just, you know what I'm saying? Are you sitting in a dead quiet room when you write rounds, or do you listen to music? No, Hollow, why are you exposing the things that I'm already doing, man? Why are you already calling me out for the things that I'm doing? Hollow, I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it, dude. You know, since it's the last battle and I'm 100% retiring, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. You know, I gotta vlog it, dude. I gotta vlog it. But no, James, I really don't. It depends, man. Writing comes sporadically. For me, I don't schedule writing. If it happens, it happens. I'm not the type of person that will be like, at 7 o'clock, I'm gonna sit down and write the first half of the second. I like can't do that. You know, lines will come out of nowhere while I'm doing nothing. You know what I mean? I could be sitting around. You know, it could come from, you know, while I'm at work. I could see a comment in the YouTube chat and go, holy shit, I think I can make a line out of those 2 words. Like double entendres and like multi syllables will stick out to me. Like I'm so autistic with battle rap at this point that like everything I say is a bar. Everything I hear, I'll make doubles out of, and entendres and metaphors and all this shit. So, you know, really, and then sometimes if it, you know, to answer your question, because I'm beating around the bush, if it actually comes down to when I'm actually writing, it's quiet. It's quiet. Lights are off. And that's it. Yeah. Lights are off. I can't write while other things are going on. I can't write with anyone around me. It's really hard for me to do that. You know, and that's pretty much it. If it was a 2-on-2 battle, who would you do it with? Ace Amin. Me and Ace on a 2-on-2 would absolutely ruin everybody's life. Predictions for the TBL event. Let's get it up. Let's get it up on the big board. What is the TBL event? TBL Philly. Let's get do we have the whole thing? All right, let me save that. Let me get it up on the board. Yeah, me and Ace would yeah, look at the image I still have. Oh my god. I went to replace the image and I saw this shit. I'm fucking dying, bro. Oh my god, man. I'm done. I game on my PC, but I use controller. I play COD, but I use it with my control. I use my controller. I'm mad I still had the this shit. Did you see the DNA Tooth Cassidy edit? Yeah, dude. Yeah. I hate DNA Tooth, man. It's hard for me to not hate somebody like that, dude. I hate people that take me out of context, and it's tough, man. I have a love-hate relationship with DNA Tooth, man. Sometimes I see something from him and I'm like, oh, that's funny. And then you know, I see something else and I'm like, oh, that's gay. K Walker versus XL. K Walker. Rosenberg. This might be quick. Rosenberg Raw versus Chilla Jones. I got Rosenberg because Chilla did not put me on this card, and I told him I was going to retire. So now I hate Chilla Jones. I'm going to text him that tonight. I'm going to say I hate you for not putting me on this card. O-Red versus Sheed Happens. I got O-Red. I'll take O-Red. Real Deal versus Chef Trez. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I'm going to go Chef Trez. Bill Collector versus Snake Eyes. I'm going to go with Bill on that one. Charlie Clips versus whoever he's battling wins, and it's Vixen the Assassin. Yeah, Vixen is going to absolutely beat the shit out of him, just like pretty much everybody. Rum Nitty versus Loso. You ready for this? I got Loso. This is Loso's year. Champion of the year run solidified with this win. I think he's going to beat Rum Nitty. I don't even think the crowd is going to allow Rum Nitty to win. I think we're all just going to get behind Loso like a spirit bomb. And I think he's going to win, dude. I think he's going to win. Reed Dollars versus Cortez. Reed Dollars versus Cortez. I'd have to go core, man. I would have to go core. Why? Because I just think it's Loso's battle to win. I think it's just his battle to win, dude. Mike P versus Klutz. No, I'm tired. I'm retiring, man. I'm retiring. Guys, I'm retiring. All right, Cassidy versus Easy, the block captain. All right, so yeah. So this is you just picked Loso over Nitty? Yes. Do you know what battle rap is? Does anybody here know what battle rap is? Anybody? Anybody in here? Does anybody know what do you think? What do you think that is? You think that's an automatic win for Nitty? Do you think that's an automatic win? That's not how battle rap is, man. I got Loso beating Nitty. Loso's on a champion of the year run. Loso has beaten people with the same exact stature as Nitty. That's it, bro. That's it. Oh, I skipped over. Oh, A Ward versus Jay the Nightwing. Oh my God. Jay the Nightwing is so dangerous, but he scares me. So I'm going to go with A Ward. I got XL, Froze, O-Red, Real Deal, Bill 30, Vixen 30, Loso, Ward, Cortez, and Easy. Yeah, so Cassidy versus Easy, the block captain. Let's get to that real quick. All right. So, like, right. So, you know, this is going to ruffle some feathers, and by feathers, I mean retards. But, right. So Cassidy, right. He's funny, right? He's so funny. And pigeon feathers. Fucking stop, dude. And I know everyone's like, oh my God, man, Cassidy is on this generational promotional run. Wow, man. Wow, Cassidy, guys. Cassidy sat down for 3 interviews, guys. Dude, guys. Cassidy is 4 podcasts deep. Dude, you know he had to drive 27 minutes to his second interview? Do you understand that? Work ethic like nobody else, man. These battle rappers really need to get... Shut the fuck up. That's my message. If Cassidy wins, yo, everybody save this right now. Everybody save this right now. I am not kidding. If Cassidy wins, I will put 3 stripes in my beard. I'm not kidding. If Cassidy wins, I will put 3 stripes in my beard. Because here's the thing. Cassidy's garbage. What? Yeah. Cassidy is a extremely bad battle rapper. Okay? Let me say that again. He's literally evidence-based. I could prove to you. You just watch him battle. He's bottom tier talent from a battle rap perspective, right? Easy is elite, right? So Easy is here, okay, and Cassidy is here from a talent perspective, right? So Easy's gonna win, right? And I'll dig a little deeper, right? Because I know some people are gonna be like, oh, but he had a close battle versus Hitman. Yeah, who does Hitman kill? Hitman doesn't kill anybody. When can you actually name me more than one person that Hitman murdered? Goods murdered. Arsenal. Wait, Arsenal? Did Arsenal battle Cassidy? Cassidy is bad. Remember what I was joking about in the beginning when people were like, "Oh, you're battling Eunice. You got to battle this young guy and this guy." Bro, let me battle the vets. The vets are easy battles. The vets are super easy battles. It's the young guys that you have to worry about. So when Cass gets booked, he books against people that don't kill anything. They don't kill anything, right? But then also, he's terrible. He's very bad. He's very, very bad. Now, has he done enough promotion, even though Easy's about to shut a lot of people up before this battle happens? By the way, just want to let you know he's gonna... And anybody that's questioning if Easy's elite, bro, just say that the drama has has lobotomized your brain. That's what happened to me. Dude, I was on the cusp of being a star before the fucking Ultimate Madness, and then everybody had amnesia after. And we're like, Mike P's garbage. Mike P's this. Mike P's that. Yeah, you just got lobotomized by the drama. Brother, Easy the Block Captain arguably had the greatest run in the history of battle rap. What is that? What does me being friends with him have to do with that? Has nothing, absolutely nothing. Especially if you're talking to me. I'm the most neutral person. I do not care. I don't care if I'm even friends with you. I don't even care if I'm friends with you. Dude, I watched A Ward versus dude, I'm friends with A Ward, okay? I watched him and T-Top with A Ward's mother in the chat. I had T-Top winning. Okay? That's all I need to say if you want to talk about my neutrality. I had A Ward's mother in the chat. Okay? Now, can that be why Ward hasn't texted me in quite some time? Maybe. But I'm neutral. I don't give a fuck. Me knowing Easy has absolutely nothing to do with anything. And I missed half of that battle anyway, so I don't even know. It just sounded like T-Top was winning. That's literally, if you watched it when I was there, I missed like the whole second round, and I just came in like at the end of one of the rounds, and I was like, sounds like T-Top's winning. I got T-Top. Easy is one of the craziest, he's one of the best battlers in the world, bro. It's one of the best battlers, literally. Went on the craziest run ever. Had like 10 straight URL battles of him beating the shit out of all the fucking stars. Every single star that they lined him up with, Easy beat the shit out of. 5,000 pounds. First of all, we got to do like Israel propaganda, man. I need that 7K. 7K for the post, man. Is that a bar? Pay for the post? Ooh, shit. Guys, can you remember this? I'm going to say this in the third. Is this the first time that I'm telling my entire audience what I'm going to say? Yeah, I'm going to have some type of like, you know, you going to pay for the post. You going to pay for the post. Like Israel propaganda. Stocking hammers. I got the hammer. I saw what you said on Facebook. Well, because of that, I'm stocking hammers. You gonna pay for the post. It's Israel propaganda. Mike, would you battle Cassidy? Mike, would you battle the worst battler that you've ever battled in your life to get a little bit more money than you usually do? Yes, bro. Yes, dude. Easy lost to Chess. It was the greatest battle in the history of the game. He 30'd John. He beat Reed. Geechee Clips. Yeah, I mean, I get what, but that doesn't prove anything. What does that mean? That he's whack? Everybody, bro, pick your favorite rapper. They've all lost, dude. Every single battler that you know have lost, and they've lost bad. A lot of battlers, man. A lot of battlers, dude. You think Cassidy is worse than 2025? Yes. Cassidy, bro, do I have to play? Do I have to play? Last time we had this conversation, it was a few weeks ago, and there were so many people that were like losing their shit. They were like, oh, it's because you're friends with Easy. Oh, you're such a Cassidy hater. Bro, there is no hate. Cassidy, by definition, is a rookie. Like a never battled in their life before level talent. Bro, you hear Cassidy rap and you're like, holy shit, this wouldn't even be good on a track. Bro, we played a random like 45 seconds of him versus Goods, and I almost threw up. Like, I almost threw up, bro. He's terrible. He's literally terrible. Literally. That's not even a hating thing. The man is garbage. He's garbage, bro. Cassidy gonna respond to this? God, no, he's not, bro. Do you think Cass lost to Diz? I don't even remember, but I think that shit was ass. I think the whole thing was ass. I know you played a bunch of clips.
I liked his sticking the barb in it, keeping the farm in it, just bringing a fart in it, and then I take a turkey plate and just fart in it, and bringing them barf in it, and bringing them barf in it. That one was good, man. But bro, you hear some of the things, and like this is the thing, right? The structure of what he does, it like isn't battle rap. It's like it's not even battle rap, bro. He was going off in such weird tangents for his goods, bro. Yo, like he literally. This is the thing, right? He's so bad that you don't like. It's really hard to explain, but it's like some of the things that he says, he's actually writing them as punches. Yo, I'm about to start wilding, bro. What was he saying? One of the bars that he had versus Goods, bro. He was like, he said something, and he wrote it like it was meant to be reacted to, and he's like, yo, you try to find my brain. He was like something, and the ham was different. You try to rap like me, and you try to rap with my brain, you'll have an aneurysm. And it's like, dude, fuck, man. Like, bro, that's Cassidy's mind approaching bars, bro. Like, that's literally Cassidy's mind approaching bars. This is not what I ever said about Geechee. I just said Geechee was overrated. And, you know, I will never retract that statement. I'll never retract that statement. I think Geechee's image carried him very far. And that's not, once again, that's not even hate. But I would never say that Geechee is anywhere near as bad as Cassidy is. Geechee's a obvious. What the fuck? Do I even need to say that Geechee's a good battler? I just think there were outside factors that took him farther than his bars did. But fucking dude, Cassidy is literally terrible, bro. Yo, can I just like prove this to you? Can we just together, can we watch like, here's what I'm going to do, right? We're going to do Cassidy versus, let's pick the third video that comes up. All right. So we had Cass versus Goods, Cass versus Hitman, Cass versus Arsenal. Okay. All right. So let's click on Cassidy versus Arsenal. Now here's what we're going to do as a collective. Okay. I'm going to pull this up, and what we're going to do as a collective, you see my mouse going? Okay. So you guys see my mouse. We're going to go to a random spot. All right. I'm going to go like this, stop. All right. Let's go down. Is Cassidy rapping? All right. Let's click this right now. Okay. I'm going to get this desktop audio up real quick. And for all the people that are like, oh, Cassidy's, what? You think Cassidy's trash? You're a hater. All right. Random part in the round. Let's break it apart as if we were doing 2-1 clear. Let's go.
That nigga Surf a bitch. He get clapped at but never clapped back. Smack. You should book Surf in clips. Cause didn't Surf just get booked with a clip? That shit the perfect fit. And with the perfect...
All right. Anyway, so yeah. What was I saying about the fact that Cassidy actually writes with the purpose of those things actually like hitting? Like he actually thought that was a punch. Let me tell you something, man. If you're a fan of battle rap, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself that you think Cassidy is about to beat Easy the Block Captain because he pulled up a fucking high school yearbook picture. Okay. Do you want me to do this again? And I could tell, listen, and I could explain this in greater detail. Like, I don't think you guys understand. I don't think you guys understand how low on the, how low, like I'm talking handing a pen to a toddler and going, write a battle rap bar, write what you, that is Chat GPT. Do you understand that? Do you understand? Do you understand? This is Cass GPT. Everybody, let's change his name. Since everyone's calling Easy the Pottsville Pigeon, Cass GPT. Okay? If you told Chat GPT to write battle rap bars, this is exactly what the fuck they would come out with.
This bar right here.
That nigga Surf a bitch. He get clapped at but never clap back. Smack. You should book Surf and clips. Cause didn't Surf just get booked with a clip? That shit the perfect fit. And with the
Yeah, I mean, fucking get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Stop it. Stop it. Cassidy, I can't even, I'm not even kidding. He's the worst battler I've ever heard in my life. You know why? Let's take it a step further. Because he's not a battle rapper. Cassidy isn't a battle rapper. Cassidy was a industry rapper 19 years ago that is getting a lot of money to cosplay as the worst battle rapper on earth. Okay? So everybody got all this shit to say about Easy, and this is actually my friend with Easy side kicking in, because I gotta dig in a little bit, because everybody's throwing shots at Easy because of his fucking pigeon thing that he's got going on. Cassidy is the worst battler ever, and is actually not even one. It would be disrespectful to bottom tier battle rappers to categorize Cassidy as a battle rapper. Okay? He's a washed up industry rapper from 38 years ago, okay, that is somehow getting paid an absorbent amount of money to be the worst battler ever. Okay? That's not battle rap. A bottom tier battle rapper would not have written that. Do you understand that? Do you get that? This is the equivalent of somebody making a 3-pointer with a football. Okay? This is the equivalent of someone kicking a field goal with a fucking badminton thing. Can you step on a court right now and shoot a 3-pointer? Yes. Are you a fucking basketball player? Let's go one bar further. Maybe he picked it up in the next one.
perfect grip on the Smith and I keep licking like a serpent lips.
Are you fucking serious? Did you just hear that? Did you just hear that? And y'all want to talk about, come on, Easy got the, worst, literally the worst battler. No, sorry, let me reiterate. The worst person to ever step on a stage and write battle rap. Worst, Cassidy. Number one most trash battler on earth. Did you just hear what he just said? And this is what I'm saying, right? There are bad bars. A lot of people have bad bars, okay? Plenty of people have written bad bars. You can't even call this a bar. The fact that he even thought that that was a thing to say shows how completely out of touch he is, and the fact that he's not even a battler. Let me rewind that. By the way, y'all saw me. I just moved my mouse and clicked on a random part of the fucking battle, bro. Let me rewind what he just said, okay?
Cause didn't Surf just get booked with a clip? That shit the perfect fit. And with the perfect grip on the Smith and I keep licking like a serpent lips.
And with the perfect grip on the Smithin, I keep licking like a serpent lips. Who was that for? Why'd you say it? Did you write it? Why'd you rehearse it? Why'd you keep it? What did you think that was? I can't imagine fucking sitting down and being like, and with the Smithin and with the Smith, I keep licking. What keeps licking? Oh, like a serpent lips. Yeah, that's fire, bro.
Should we continue? Let's continue. Let's continue. You could do the same thing with easy rounds, bro. No, the fuck you can't. Nice rage bait. Really nice rage bait, bro.
Yo, certain
Nice
shit
rage
ain't that
bait.
deep.
You just rewind 2 minutes back. Everybody has bad bars. Every battle rapper has said bad bars. But this is so outside the idea for what a battle rapper would even attempt. That's what you're not getting. It's the structure. It's the fact that he thinks that that is a punch. There are bad punches, and then there is Cassidy, who doesn't even know what a good punch is. Are you catching what I'm saying? Easy has bad punches. Loaded Lux has bad punches. What does that prove? That proves absolutely nothing. I have bad punches. Av has bad punches. Rum Nitty Murder Mook has bad punches. Daylight's written bad punches. Okay? That isn't even a punch. Do you get what I'm saying now? You get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Okay? That's not even a punch. And it's the fact that Cassidy even thinks that that's a punchline that is just hilarious. Worst person ever to step on stage. Let's continue. Let's continue now, because he's cooking right now. He's cooking right now. No, let's go. Let's go.
Yo, certain shit ain't that deep for real. But certain shit like cheese will leave you 6 feet deep. If I'm knee deep in bills, yo, I sleep with still. Cause I murk cats, made them take dirt naps and they never woke up. Them niggas sleeping still. For sleeping on me, I sparked a weapon like a narcoleptic on sleeping pills. Y'all fall asleep for real.
All right, man. All right, bro. Oh my God, dude. Literally the worst. I'm not even kidding. This is the thing. I don't think you guys understand. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. He's the worst, bro. He is legitimately. Somebody name somebody worse than that, bro. Somebody name a battler, bro. Name a battler. You cannot do it, man. You can't do it. You can't do it. Because any battler that you think of, any battler that you could possibly think of is a battler. Is still a battler. Still has the structure of a battler, bro. Easy isn't what you're trying to hype him up to be. Shady, my man. I'm not going to bug out on you, but you don't get you don't get it, man. You don't get it, bro. You don't get it. Hype him up to be. Bro, he was one of the most hyped battlers in the world. Went on one of the greatest runs in the world. Beat the shit out of some of the biggest names in the world. Him and Chess is one of the greatest battles to ever go down in the history of battle rap. I don't need to hype Easy. I don't need to hype Easy. He's one of the most popular. He's one of the biggest. You know what I'm saying? Talks with Jay. Appreciate the sub, dude. Yeah, nobody's hyping Easy. Mike P doesn't need to hype up Easy the Block Captain, bro. His work speaks for himself. And that's what I'm saying. That's why you got to understand, like, my neutrality, I'll never not be neutral, man. I'll never not be neutral. The work speaks for itself, which is why I'm saying the same thing about Cassidy, right? And my evidence for saying Cassidy is the worst battler to ever walk Earth is literally watching the work that he's put in. Did it not come up? Royal gifted a tier 1 to Cassidy. Yo, bro, are you kidding me, dude? Why aren't I don't think I got the YouTube ones and the Twitch ones went away. I think I fixed it a couple days ago, but I only did the YouTube one. Shout out to Royal Voltage for gifting a tier 1 sub to Cassidy. It's so fucking annoying, dude. I can't, bro. This guy just gifted a sub to Cassidy. I'm done. Oh, I'm done, bro. I'm literally done, man.
I said Cassidy obviously sounds better on beat, but I personally don't like people who rhyme syllables, and Easy does not. It is what it is. Who don't rhyme syllables. Easy doesn't rhyme syllables? Am I missing something? Easy doesn't rhyme syllables? I don't know, dude. Guys, like and subscribe. I hope you guys are enjoying the start of your week. If you guys want to support me the best way that you possibly can, check the pinned comment on the YouTube chat, patreon.com/I am Mike P. Bonus content, battle watches, album reviews, battle reviews, the whole nine. Steams is horrible. Steams is 1,000 times better than Cassidy, man. I shouldn't have asked that question because now you guys are going to disrespect battlers, man. I can't, bro. That guy said Steams, dude. I should have never said that. I should have never said that. Name your fucking worst. Name trash battlers. Now everyone's about to go off. Disrespect, man. You know, the work speaks for itself, man. So when I say Cassidy is terrible and you go, oh, you're just a hater, I could just do what I just did, right? Which is play a random part, any random part of Cassidy ever battling on stage, and it's just horrible. And it's not even the fact that the bars are bad. They're not even bars. Do you get that? I can't, I'm limited on my vocabulary to be able to break that down any differently. Does someone understand what I'm saying that has a better vocabulary that could break it down a little better? It's not that the punches are bad. They're not punches. It's not that the bars are bad. It's not bars. No, Shady. See, listen, bro, this is where I come in, man. I'm sorry. This is not an opinion. It's fact. It's a fact. It's a fact that Cassidy's a bad battle rapper. That is not opinion. That is not preference. You have to be able to tell the difference. You have to be able to tell the difference. There is a lot of things that are opinionated. There are 100% a lot of things in battle rap that are opinions. But there are things in battle rap that are fact, and you could use evidence to prove. It is a fact. Cassidy is a bad battle rapper. Fact. There is no, that's not an opinion. That's not an opinion. If you said he was fire, that's an opinion. I promise you, bro. I promise you, dude. I promise you. You know the actual definition of an opinion. I listen, dude. I get what you're doing. I get what you're doing. I completely understand. But if you fucking sat in front of me, if I stood on a pitcher's mound, okay? If I stood on a pitcher's mound and I threw 100 balls your way and you struck out 100 times, you're a bad baseball player. Okay? You know why? Because I would be a major league baseball player knowing what it takes to be good, knowing what is good and what is bad, and I would watch you be bad and easily come to the conclusion that you're bad. I am a professional battle rapper. I've been rapping for 20 years. I've been battling for 13. I'm one of the best judges of battle rap as far as being able to explain things to you. Cassidy is not a good battle rapper. That is not an opinion. It's a fact. It's a genuine fact that he's bad. If you missed every basketball shot that you ever shot, and I say you're bad, you can't be like, well, I mean, that's opinion. No, bad. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It's an opinion. All right, man. All right, dude. I get what you're doing, but it's the right opinion. We'll put it that way. And if anybody says he's good, that's the worst opinion ever. That's a horrible, horrible opinion that is rooted in no intelligence for the thing that you're talking about. That's pretty much it. Budden versus Hollow was pretty bad. Right. So like Joe Budden is not a good battler. right? Can you say that that's an opinion? Yeah, sure. But it's also a fact. It's also a fact. Would you say Shaq is bad because he only had 1 out of 23 scored in his career? No, because he is evidence. There's evidence of him being one of the greatest basketball players ever. Now, is it an opinion that he's bad at shooting threes, or is that a fact? Which one? Would that be an opinion? If I said that Shaq is a bad three-point shooter, would you say, I don't know, man, that's an opinion. I wouldn't say it's a fact, dude. It's not really a fact. There's no evidence, man. There's no evidence that says he's a bad three-point shooter. Right, but he only made 1 out of 20 three-pointers in his entire career. Yeah, I mean, that's an opinion, dude. Everybody has an opinion, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Papoose wash Cass on beat. That's interesting. That's an interesting one. Budden gave up, so he's worse than Cassidy. Yeah, that's terrible. Hey, Mike, if he was so Philly, why the whole Philly booed him? Philly people are weird. Now all behind him. Who are you talking about? They booed Cassidy? Hey, man, they booed Jesus, man. Everybody gets booted, you know? Cassidy, oh, was he? When was he booed in Philly? Royal Voltage, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. I appreciate you, bro. You know you don't need to do that. Thank you, dude. Thank you for becoming a member. Cat versus Goods. Oh shit, that was in Philly. Damn, man, why did he get booed? Because he's terrible. Why did Cassidy get booed? Pick me. Pick me. Pick me. Oh, it's on me? I can answer? He's ass. He's ass. He's ass. That's why. That's why. He got booed in the arse. Damn, that sounds gay. He got booed in the arse battle that was in Philly? Yeah, man. Can't believe it, dude. Did you already talk to... Yo, is that you, CJ? I love you. And if not, I still love you. Did you watch the Cass vs. Goods battle? Yeah, and then I had to get my stomach pumped. Yeah, I'm battling Eunice. I'm gonna whoop his ass, or I'm gonna lose and then retire. But it doesn't matter. I'm retiring. I'm out of here. It's all over. It's all over. Never again. This is the last time. So if you're in the Orlando area, you know, come through on Sunday. You got to RSVP to the URL GBT chat GVV RSVP. You know, Eunice is he's a good kid, man. He's a good kid. But you know, I'm on a tear, man. I'm really ready to get my lick back. You know, I just had a young kid put blood in my mouth, versus King, and tired of these young kids, man. I'm tired of these young kids always, rustling and tussling, and you know, Mike 3-stripe. Once again, if you guys don't know, I did put a bet that if Easy loses to Cassidy, I will go live and put a 3-stripe beard. I will take a buzzer to my face, and I will make a 3-striped beard. I will have my daughter help me, if anything. That is a real bet, by the way. I will be doing it live. So the battle is actually, I'm going to be covering the battle on here. We're going to be doing a watch party, and by watch party, I mean if you have the pay-per-view, I have the pay-per-view. I'm not going to be playing anything. I'm not going to be showing anything, but we're going to be watching the battle together. If you want to feel like I'm in between your couch, you know, that you could watch. You lost to King? No, man. I'll tell the story. You know, but, yeah. While we're watching live, if Cassidy clearly beats Easy, and I got to throw that in, Clearly. Yes, I got it. This is the counter, okay? Everybody in the chat has to sub to my Patreon. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's a great thing. So if Cassidy clearly beats Easy while we are live, I will not shut the stream off. I will grab my buzzer and I will buzz a 3-striped beard into my face. If not, y'all need to subscribe to my Patreon. And that's it. That's it. We're going to get out of here now. I got a 3rd round to write to get ready for this Eunice battle. Again, you know, just to recap, I'm very happy. I feel home. I feel like there's been a gap in my career that has been filled in. You know, hindsight is, you know, it is what it is. But we're back after 2.5 years. It's water under the bridge between me and URL. Talk to Smack, talk to Beasley, talk to JB as well. And we're back home, man. I battle Eunice on Sunday in Orlando. I'm very excited, man. Very excited. Haven't been excited for a battle in a long time. And yeah, it's going to be good, man. It's going to be great. I know Eunice is going to be great. I'm going to be great. URL is my home. So I'm going to put that pressure on that young man and do what I have to do, bro. Do what I have to do, man. And that's it, man. Appreciate y'all as always, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube before you get out of here. Once again, shameless plug. If you want to support me the best way you can and watch, get something, you know, get some bang for your buck. I do battle reviews, album reviews, song reviews, and bonus content on Patreon. It's been a little dry for the last few days, but really because I'm just prepping for this battle. I've been putting a lot of prep into this battle. I wasn't even going to stream today. But I got to get off and get right back to writing and rehearsing. Appreciate y'all as always. Take care, guys. Cassidy's the worst battler to ever walk the face of the earth. Punchline's horrible. No structure, no intelligence, no battle IQ whatsoever. Not even a battle rapper. It'd be disrespectful to battle rappers to even say that. Worst battler ever. But yeah, if he beats Easy, 3-stripe beard, Mike P on the way, and I will definitely retire from battle rap. Love you guys. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.